Hey, Randy, thanks for sitting down with us. I really appreciate it. I know it was a huge decision for
Yes.
you to make the move over here because you're a super loyal guy. We just
Been with the
wanted
company for 7 years,
yeah,
right? Don't take the move lightly.
right. So we wanted to just sit down with you and kind of pick your brain a little bit as to why you made the move. And I have flashcards,
It's
so
okay.
Randy was making fun of me earlier, but I hope it's cool.
We're going old school.
um, so my first question is, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay.
20. I put 10 seconds in the card, but I'm gonna give you 20 seconds.
Okay, I appreciate that. Married, wife Courtney. We have two children, 18 and 16. Um, they're fully involved in sports, so really sports is our life outside of work. I spent 20 years in commercial real estate, corporate America, and then most recently 7 years with my last name.
And you were saying big sports fan, Randy.
All sports.
Right. Tell us a little bit about your team, your baseball team back in the day.
Well, I played baseball for University of Arizona.
And a few of them ended up being major leaguers.
Yeah,
right?
I was
Pretty
decent.
good.
All those guys were great.
I mean, if you played with those guys, though,
They were
that's a
pretty
high level.
amazing. No, I mean,
Right.
our entire starting nine was drafted.
That's incredible.
Pretty
And then a few of them went on to
Several.
become major leaguers, and then
Several.
one
One
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame.
Right. Although you got one possibly 90s Hall of Famer, right? Leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
Right. So super cool. All right. So LO question, and you had said it earlier. How many years at your previous company?
7.
All right. So a long time.
Yeah.
How many loans did you do last year?
130.
That's awesome. And that's all you?
All me.
All referral based?
100%.
That's amazing. What are the top 3 reasons you made the move?
I feel like the industry is changing so much, just like it is for real estate agents. And I don't believe that the big mortgage company model is suited for where the industry is going for the next 10 years. I truly believe in what you guys are doing is really where the industry is going over the next several years.
Yeah, and I'm with you. You
Yeah.
know, I think it's hard for a lot of LOs to kind of see
It is
that.
hard.
Yeah, it's always hard to move and
It's very good.
kind of believe in your decision and want to stay there. But why be a broker? You know, you're now in the broker environment. What was attractive about, being a broker, or maybe you're still,
I think the most attractive thing, obviously, is that I think I now have the opportunity to truly provide real value to the consumer, as well as our real estate agent partners. But if you just, our customers, right, are the consumer. It was challenging working for a bigger mortgage company, knowing that the consumer could get lower rates, lower fees, more loan programs,
Right.
arguably better service
Right.
elsewhere.
right?
Right. So now I really will take a tremendous amount of pride knowing that I'm able to get the consumer the best deal.
Right. And we had talked about this too, but when I made the move over, I felt like that weight was lifted because I didn't have to hide around my terms so much, and it's sad that you put all this work in with someone and then at the end of the
For
day,
months.
yeah, it could be for months, phone calls at night, working up closing costs.
Revised
Yeah.
pre-calls on the weekends.
It's endless. And then at the end of the day, you're like 3/8 higher and you have those fees and,
And
people.
they're like, hey, Josh, you were great.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate everything.
but I could save $50
right.
if I can go, somewhere else. Right. And so when I made the move personally, I know it was like a huge weight was lifted because you're like, the offer you're giving them that day is legitimately, right.
It's going to be,
Yeah, I mean,
in terms of overall value,
right.
it'll be as good as they can.
Right. What do you like about our marketing team?
I love the forward thinking, the fact that it's creative, it's going directly to the consumer with real content. I like the fact that we're trying to generate, sort of an even split in our business, right? Where maybe 50% of the business or something close to it is, I'll call it consumer direct. Then the other 50% of our business is real estate agent, quality relationships. Where I come from, it was 99-1.
Which is amazing, by the way, to get to 130 transactions a year on referrals alone is incredible. there's no shortcut.
Well, and I'm super excited because I think we'll just do so much more than that, knowing that we have no fee, lower rates, more loan programs, better service.
You're not going to lose as many deals. You'll pick up that extra 1 or 2 a month, which over the course of a year, it adds up, right?
And we'll do a lot more consumer direct,
right?
Which is where the industry is going,
right? I mean, how many people Google and
right.
Yeah, I mean, so we want to be, I know we had talked about this, but front page of Google. Anywhere they're searching, whether it's Facebook, Google, YouTube, I mean, we're there, right?
Yep. Right. Well, the hard part too is I think, half the real estate agents are going to get wiped out. I think a lot of the mortgage lenders are going to get wiped out. So the model that I come from, is go establish quality relationship with good real estate agents and have them refer their clients to you. Well, you're going to have half the opportunities to do that. And then going forward, more and more people will just continue to get pre-qualified before they even connect with their real estate agent.
Right.
So those opportunities are just going to dwindle.
Right. And I agree. How is your team structured?
Currently?
Yeah.
Two loan officer assistants, 2 processors. And where I come from, we handled everything in-house.
Right.
But going with you, I'm excited to have some front-end sales guys, the same loan officer assistants.
And I think that's super important. I never liked the model of you chasing a bank statement down when you're in process. All these mini tasks during the day add up, right? And as an LO, people are typically capped at like 7 or 8 loans a month.
There's only so much time in a day.
Right.
And if you're in files,
then yeah,
you can't grow your business.
Right.
So 1 month, you go and you fund all those loans. And then you didn't do any prospecting. So the next month, your business is down.
It's like this.
Right. It's a roller coaster. Yeah. If you're in files, it's a roller coaster. So if your talent is truly generating business, go generate business.
Right. And our LO, my LOA and you're syncing into our LOAs. We have a few of them. They're unbelievable. I don't get emailed on anything. Like they know even not to, something's going wrong.
If they truly need you.
Right. It's very rare that I'll get involved because typically they can,
and that's the only way you can truly grow your business.
Right.
Again, if you say, hey, I'm not in my files, but you are a little bit each day, you're not truly focused on growing your business.
You have to solely be like 90% business development. Right. You can't be involved with files. And this is for you LOs out there. What's the best advice you can give an LO to gain referral partners?
Well, number one, they have to like you, know you, trust you. But I think that you have to demonstrate true value. You have to prove to them that you can help them do more business with you than with them.
Right.
And you have to prove yourself time and time again.
Right. And it is such an interesting role because we talked about this. I'm not the greatest deal structure guy, right?
But you're good enough.
I'm good enough to get by, right? But there's plenty of, I'll text LOs that, like even another company sometimes on a tricky file, right?
But you're smart enough to know where to find the answer.
Right. But it's getting those realtors, know you, like you, trust you, like doing business with you, right? So it's good advice for LOs out there. So that's all I got for you, Randy. I'm super excited for you to be coming on board.
Me as well. Thank you so much.
And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. See you guys.